Hey guys, Third Gen Farmer here. It's a lot later than my last recording. I just haven't had the chance there's a bunch of stuff going on right now. But I got back out here. It is later in spring now, way later. All the snow's gone. Sorry, I'm just unloading in the truck here. Yeah, so basically, now that's gone, we had a canola field that was still left out that we needed to harvest. Sadly, it was left out in the winter, and so we're here in the spring and we're combining it because one, we need to get it off so we can plant this field and try to get some canola out of it. There's not as much as we hope. Hey, we're taking it off, we're getting the straw down, which will be good. That'll be nice. What's also nice is for next harvest, I'll have an auto steer system in here in my combine, which will most definitely help with recording and stuff. We just can't use it in the canola right now because they're swaths. But yeah, so harvest is going pretty good so far. Well, this half of the harvest, it's going pretty smooth, so I'll update you. Yeah, we're combining the canola. It is spring, but it's going in nicely. And yeah, so for any farmers that watch my videos, I don't know if anyone does, but and you already know how the combine works, just skip ahead and hopefully you'll see other stuff. But for anyone that doesn't know how this combine works, I've got time and this is going nice and smoothly so far, so I'm gonna explain just quickly. Obviously it won't be in depth because I can't go outside of the combine right now on these swaths, but I'll go into that a little bit. So first off, for canola, we have the swath that comes in here that we use our swather for. I can go through that in a different video. And these are rubber rollers, belts that turn fast enough, and those little teeth way down there, they pick up the canola because the canola is quite easy to pick up with. It's like grabbing like spaghetti with a spaghetti tool that has a bunch of forks on it. It's very easy to pick up. So then that brings it in here. This middle belt just brings it in, and it gives operator time, like me time, in case there's a rock that comes up there. And then it goes in, and this auger spins fast, and it brings it into the combine. Now under me, what we call it the feeder house, and it's the mouth of the machine. All of the crop goes into the machine, and then just behind that, it feeds it into this, what we call the rotor. It's a massive metal drum with like aggressive looking teeth on it, and it'll spin really fast, from like 500 rotations per minute to 1,000, and that's what breaks up the crop. The crop hits that, and then all the seeds bust out, and then there's augers underneath. There's the rotor, the big metal thing that's spinning right here, and there's augers that are underneath and bring the crop to further along, and that's what we call the sieves. And those sieves go like this. Just checking up on my crop. The sieves go like this, super fast, and it shakes all of the seeds and the canola and whatever below it, where there's another auger which brings it up to my grain tank. And then any of the straw or anything that will keep moving along because it's lighter, and there's a fan that's underneath that'll blow it, so all the light stuff like the straw will blow at the back. As you can see in my mirror right there, that's where it comes out. That's what you see. If I zoom in on dad up ahead, it's hard to see. Now that's where all that straw goes, and there is a second auger just to make sure all the grain is clear. There's a second auger that if some heavy stuff ends up falling before it goes out the back of the machine, there's spreaders that push all the straw out. If there's stuff that goes down. Instead of going into what we call the clean grain, which is my main tank, it'll go into an auger that will bring it all the way back to the beginning of the system. It'll go back through, and then it'll either go out the back or in the tank, or it'll keep doing that cycle. And now in my tank, if you can see, it's hard to see because of the sun, but there is an auger right about there, and that's the same auger that brings the clean grain up into this holding, well, we have the holding tank back here. And then this will eventually have an auger that you've seen me dumping. I'll show you again. That spins and brings it out to, brings all that grain. It slowly brings it out to the truck, and that's where we dump into the truck, and then the truck goes to the bin or the yard, and then we put it in the bin, from the bin into another truck to a plant or an elevator or whatever, and then it gets sold and shipped out to everyone for food and products and oil and stuff like that. Alright, well, we just finished combining, which is nice. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so not too late. And Dad's he'll be coming around here, and he'll be parking the combine in the shed there. I already got mine in, and yeah, we still got a little bit of canola off that field, which was good. And here's Dad that's going into the yard now, just behind me, so you probably can't see. But yeah, sorry I didn't get to film very much. I was a little busy and stuff. There was a few things that happened, but alright, it's morning, and last night I was a bit tired, and there's a bunch of little things that went on, so I didn't really record anything. But this morning I'm gonna go start up the tractor. Dad just fired up the truck. We're gonna empty it into the bin, the grain that we harvested yesterday. We're gonna get that all in the bin, get it nicely stored, and then we're gonna go repair some ruts in the field and water lines. So yeah, Dad just started the big truck. It was full of wheat screenings from when we clean grain for our seed grain, and that's just all the not so good stuff that we don't want to seed. So he's just bringing it around. We're gonna, since we just dumped our trailer there, we are going to dump that big truck in to the trailer because we don't need that, and the tandem is way easier to maneuver when we're seeding. So we're gonna put our seed in the tandem truck, and we're gonna leave the screenings in this truck temporarily, and hopefully we'll be able to market them for screenings and get something out of them. So he's just bringing the tandem around, and we're gonna dump it in there, and we'll be able to fill the truck up with seed, get the fertilizer truck filled up, and we'll have those trucks ready. Got in the field here, and I'm going to disc up some ditches to close them so it's not as rough when we go with the equipment and the sprayers and all that, and eventually with the combines, and also a few little ruts that we made along the way. So I got behind me, I got the little disc, and I'm just in the little tractor, and I'm heading towards some ruts right now in the field. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't really get any outside footage and stuff like that, but that is coming soon. I have got a new camera on the way, which hopefully will sell that. So yeah, I'm finally working. I don't know, you might be able to see in the back there, but I'm closing up this one ditch that we've got, and it's actually going really good, and I can see where I'm opening up the ground. There's a lot of moisture. On the one pass, there's a lot of moisture in the ground, which will be perfect for seeding. Just fixed up these ruts to my best of abilities. There's still some water that's in this, but I opened it up enough where it'll dry up, if I can see. And yeah, so I got as much as I could. The combine ruts were there, but I used the disc and my front loader to try to smooth them off. So now I am off to the next ruts in the far corner, and then over there, and then we should be good. Alright, I'm just gonna go here. Hopefully everything will be good. I just need 2 hands for this. So, see if you can see some of the action. It's not. I'm just going with the disc for the beginning. Now you get to see some stuff. So that little knob that you'll see that's going up and down on the right of your screen, that's to tell me where I'm level or not with the ground. Wasn't the best, but I'll go again. It's a little rough to start off with, but it'll get better. And this will dry out because we're working it. So I know once you work it, it gets a chance to open up because there's no chaff, and the sun will be right down on it. So now I've got that scooped off. I'm gonna go right back over it and show you. Starting to break it up a little bit. So yeah, over there with the other tractor, and he's coming quick. He's got what we call the V-ditcher, and it just creates a nice ditch for the water. You guys updated on the different ruts and stuff, and show you after.